Hey guys, Josh here. I just wanted to give you a little bit of a heads up. This is part of a recording that we did on the 9th of August, 2018, for the release of Monster Hunter World. Unfortunately, the stream had some issues going into it, so this very early part is going to have a little bit of slideshowing in it, and I can't really do anything about it, but we did fix it during the stream and onward. And speaking of that, we have done basically streams once a day since then, sometimes twice a day. So if you want to, you can come down and watch us stream on twitch.tv/Hundera. That's Hundera. There's a pretty good chance we'll be doing one today when you see this, whenever that is. And just please come on down and check it out. Again, sorry about the slide showing. We did eventually fix it. It took us a couple of days, but we fixed it within the actual stream. But after that, I fiddled around with the settings for the next few days, and it got to the point where eventually we just had a perfect stream. So, thank you. Have a wonderful day, and please enjoy the video.
Okay.
We should be live. I don't know. So what I need is for somebody in chat to tell me yes, you can hear us.
Unfortunately, Twitch has stopped on my tablet.
Yeah. So if you guys can hear us, just let us know.
Well, apparently they can barely hear us.
Yeah. Ask them again.
How about now? Well, now I'm hearing us on a delay. They can hear me. At work, someone else saying, at work can't chat too much. I was able to hear you, but the music was fairly loud. Yeah, Josh is at the computer still, so you won't hear him yet. He's fiddling with settings.
All right. Is everybody ready to start?
I am.
I'm asking chat.
Where's the best place for me to set the tablet? Not on
It
the...
doesn't matter.
Okay. Okay, cool. I got a caps lock, yeah.
Okay. Hold on a second.
Yeah, they seem ready. Josh is getting ready.
Well, Josh is just making sure the oven's turned off.
Yeah, don't burn the place. Don't burn the place down.
Okay. Fingers crossed. Yay! There we go.
I've been staring at that little gecko on this title screen this whole time. It's like, I want that gecko.
Why do you want that gecko?
It's cute.
Okay, so can you guys hear us still and see everything?
In response to you burning the house down, that would make an exciting stream.
It probably would. It would be better if we had a camera for
Oh,
that,
yeah, a webcam that can melt in real time. Oh, shit, there's a bird there. Or a dino bird.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, is that... It's not a... It's too small to be a monster, but is that a thing we should recognize?
No, they're all technically monsters.
Yeah, because monsters are just animals in this setting.
Sorry, I promise not to eat too much on the stream, but I haven't eaten anything all day, so I have some things sitting next to me.
I don't.
Yeah. Uh-oh. Now the controller is stuck in my hair. What happened? I don't even have much hair. How did that happen?
It was stuck in your headphone, not your hair.
Oh.
also just uploaded it. Oh yeah, I was on the timer.
No, I did that. Yeah, I have those set to come up on scheduled stuff. Thank you for letting us know, though.
Yeah. Grandma, by the way, was one of our considerations for what our character is going to be in this game. Did we ever decide what our character is going to be in this game?
I think it's just going to be one of my own, because I have a story to tell about that. But, like...
Okay, cool.
Let me just get into it. Welcome to Monster Hunter World. This game had the worst release schedule ever. It came out in February on every other console. It was made alongside the PC version, but the PC version took forever to come out. Capcom basically jerked us around for 8 months and then gave us a window of announcement that was like, hey, it's coming out in a month. It just, like, overall sucked. But I love this game franchise and I love this series and I really wanted to play this, so I'm not too angry about it anymore. But I used to play Monster Hunter on the PS2 and I've literally played every game from the PS2 onward.
Except for ones that didn't release in America?
Yeah,
Were there
for
any
those.
of those?
There's a lot of those, actually. But yeah, except for the ones that didn't come out in the US.
I have played like 15 minutes of the original on PS2 because Josh wanted to show it to me back in the day. And I've played a small amount of one of the PSP ones before his PSP battery exploded.
I think we've had that discussion before, or at least we've mentioned it as a story. Yeah, I had a PSP. There's nothing more to it other than just I had a PSP and it exploded at some point.
It was a slow motion explosion. It was weird. The battery's just a weird... It looks like a Tide Pod now. Just the battery, though.
It's just like a sphere plugged into a PSP. It looks terrifying.
It's dangerous.
It probably is. I should probably throw it away, but it's just sitting there accruing more girth as time goes on.
Oh, God, I hope it's not.
Anyway.
I've played mostly Try, which is for Wii. That is kind of an odd one out for the series. Was that the first one on a Nintendo console?
Yes.
And then they were on Nintendo for a little while and then went back to everything. But it's also the only one with swimming and the only one where you don't get a cat companion. And those things have kind of... my relationship with the rest of the series is based on
It's
Try.
also not really an odd one out at all.
Okay.
3 is... It was a lot of firsts, but everything in 3 has carried on with the exception of swimming.
Yeah.
Everything else, though, is carried on 100%.
I want swimming back.
People hated it.
I like it, but I also want a cat.
To answer your question about whether or not it's going to be Grandma or who or what it's actually going to wind up being...
we've been asked to make it Mario, by the way.
I don't want to make it Mario. What I was going to say is I, from PS2 onward, have had a particular character that I have built almost every single time I've played one of these games. So I'm going to see how close I can get.
Probably pretty close. Why are we in options?
I wanted to make sure that some of the advanced settings are set good and bad and stuff.
Oh, okay.
This is a fog setting. All of the console versions of this game have high fog in them. For some strange reason on PC, if this is on, you are doing something wrong because the FPS chugs.
Ew.
But if you turn the fog off, it looks better. The fog shouldn't be there by default. It's just confusing that it is.
Weird.
I don't know why. For those of you who want to play this yourselves at some point, yeah, turn volume rendering off. Just turn it off.
Is that like a weird way to say draw distance? Volume rendering quality? Yes,
I believe it might be. VSync on. Frame rate is 60. We could unlock it, but I don't want to do that because I don't want it to get too high. And it's not like Twitch would show it anyway, to be honest.
Okay.
This game does not come with... it comes with controller support, but it's super confusing because it's the Steam API. So there were a ton of people when this first dropped who were screaming about how they couldn't get the game to work with controllers. And I figured it out pretty fast and just told all of my friends, and they were like, oh, thank you.
We've had to deal with controller shit a lot.
Yeah.
We went from PS3 controllers to 360 controllers, but PS3 controllers don't have Windows support, so we had to do a bunch of stuff. Josh is used to it.
I think we're also doing, no online during this session, but eventually I'll squad up. I have a bunch of people set aside for doing things with it.
Once you board this ship, there's no turning back.
It's
The
weird
next
that there's
ground your feet
voice
will
acting.
touch will be that of the new world. If any of you have lost your nerve, then step away now, and let no one.
Yeah, it's weird that there's voice acting. You can also change the in-game
Then sail
language to the
safe and
Monster
strong.
Hunter language, which
And
is
may
just
the sound
nonsense.
of
Oh,
our
I
star
kind of like that idea.
I like it too, but I figured we should probably do just this
have
and then
a-
let it do its thing later
Do they
on.
have like a real constructed language they made?
Yeah.
Or
Yeah,
okay,
they do.
cool. It's kind of like Al Bhed or
Yeah,
something.
yeah, it's almost exactly that.
I need to like look up the substitution cipher for Al Bhed and start using it randomly to annoy people.
You're just gonna annoy the hell out of yourself because you're gonna have to look up Al Bhed nonstop.
Yeah, I know. It might be worth it.
Thank you for following, Mini T.
It's a pizza?
It's a pizza. Following is a pizza.
Cool.
If people donate, there's a weird sound clip that goes off.
You don't want to say what it is?
I don't want to say what it is. It might be really loud. I'm not sure.
Oh no. I like
Anyway.
that cats are just amongst everyone like they're just the same, as opposed to just being sidekick pets.
Yeah, they started doing that at some point where I don't think it's like in universe cats are more accepted. It's like Capcom became more accepting of having cats just there.
Yeah, because they're the money maker.
Yeah, I mean to some extent they're the
But
mascots.
also,
like,
honestly, there's no reason they shouldn't be treated like humans in the way this setting works.
Hey, aren't you one of
They've been with humans the whole time. It's not even like they're just out in the forest.
I don't like this guy.
It's kind of an odd haircut.
It is. Okay,
So this is way more detailed than I've ever seen in Monster Hunter.
yeah. Well, this game is extremely detailed.
Show me the default female.
So yeah, this is default female.
Oh, I like
I think
her.
they might.
It's young
oh, yeah,
grandma.
No, yeah. I was gonna say I think they might change. They might randomize that, but I'm not sure if they do. We will look at some of the female presets. We're gonna be male, just like ahead of time, just letting people know.
Mm-hmm.
But I wanted to see some of the presets because apparently some of these are pretty good. These are just generally what the presets are. You've got the first one. It looks like a young grandma. Is people saying things?
Time to watch you character create. They're just excited for this. Mason wants a pizza.
Yeah. So we've got like Blondo.
Generic. Still
Uh,
generic.
Yeah, well, all of these are going to be pretty generic for the faces. Look at
Yeah.
the hair physics.
Yeah.
This one's not super generic, but I don't like
That's
it. Kind
very
of clashes
anime.
a little. Yeah.
It's that sort of anime sense of dark skin, red hair that you only see in like Zelda.
Yeah,
that's
I would
fine.
agree. Let's see, short hair. Yeah,
I like the
mean,
variety of noses.
Yeah,
I'm seeing.
I like the variety in the faces because
Do
Monster
we-
Hunter doesn't normally do that.
Yeah, do we not get variety in like jawline and cheek? Well, that's some different cheekbone.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm pretty sure because you can see the difference between the cheekbones here. I'm pretty sure that there are different.
They
like,
all have a
sets for
very
the
tapered
face.
jaw, though. You can't round your character out that much.
Maybe you can, but I'm not 100% sure. Something that people have also suggested, and I would like to point this out right now, is change the lighting when you're making characters, because some of these lights, like this one here, characters look great in no matter what, because this is lighting that's like permanently right in their fucking face and is like perfect lighting, but all of these other lightings are like lightings you're gonna encounter more often in the game. So it's like for this character alone, you can see certain lighting, this character just has a unibrow. Like
Yeah. I mean, I think in certain lighting, most people have a unibrow. It's just because the brow doesn't stop existing right between.
Yeah, but like for some of these, the lighting is important because there are characters that I've seen where they'll be looking like this, like head on, and then you see them in game with the lighting like this or like this, and the character looks completely different, and it's like awful. So I just want to point that out. But yeah, here's like jawline.
Okay, yeah, you do
could
get
totally-
some rounder
you get a
and more
bunch of different
squarish ones.
Yeah, the presets just don't use them
Yeah.
as much.
Yeah, all the presets are very angular Dorito chins.
A little bit.
Which are fine. They looked good on the presets, but they're all the same.
Yeah. Let's see. Oh, there are some like really, really intense chins on here too, and just face lines
Yeah.
and structures and stuff.
I'm assuming they allow you to position the mouth higher or lower to make some of these fit a little better.
That would be under mouth.
Yeah, there
and
you go.
Yes, there's a positional thing.
Yeah,
I
because
guess.
some of them didn't look right with the way this mouth looked.
Oh, there you go. It's a selectable. I was like, I don't know how to get to it though. But
well,
yeah,
it would be great to continue smushing her face, but you were gonna make a dude, right?
Yeah. I just wanted to show off some of like the stuff going on for female stuff though. Like hairstyles are going to be different for men and women, and I feel like it's important just to see some of them.
I feel like you should just have access to all hairstyles for both.
I would agree. Like honestly, I feel like you shouldn't have the different hairstyles separated that
like,
much.
I understand some of these, even though they're kind of like, well, why can't you just mix them? Like some of, if it's like eyes, nose, mouth, it's like they shouldn't be that different. But I kind of get it. Facial hair, sure.
Look at that wobbly pomp.
That's great. I'm glad that's available on the women. But it's like, hey, anyone can have anything in their hair. You can do anything with your hair. So if the dudes can't get pigtails, then that's disappointing.
I'm maybe a little bit disappointed that I'm noticing now that there is no point to these ears. They're completely fucking rounded, and I'm not seeing an option for it on the left-hand side. In older Monster Hunter titles, they would sometimes they'd throw you the bone and hand you a Wyverian skin type. And that would change your ears to pointed, and it doesn't look like it's there, and I'm actually kind of disappointed.
Yeah, playing an elf would be cool.
Yeah, presets for men. Old?
Oh, interesting that's not... Was age an option on the women?
No, it's you change some of the face presets. Like,
okay.
like
so
the,
there probably
the
was
facial
still...
features and stuff.
There was probably still grandma options.
Yeah, there might be, and we just didn't really see them. I mean, I went through all of them as far as I could tell, but some of them might look more or less like old.
You could just be Tidus.
This guy looks so sickly.
A little bit.
That's fine. This guy looks incredibly, I don't know, like Scandinavian. Is it just me?
Yeah, no, I think that's the point. There's a lot of olds. There were no old presets for the women.
I know people who look like this in real life.
Shit. Yeah, it is.
This guy.
You killed my father. Prepare to die.
I don't like that mustache, but yeah, no, I know. And Nathan Explosion.
Not quite. He looks way too lithe.
Let's go ahead and just. Okay, so I made this comment when we were doing the God Eater stuff, but it's good to start with bald on a character.
Yeah, it makes
sense.
sense.
Then work your way up to the hair because it's so much easier to build to that if you know what everything else looks like underneath the hair.
Yeah.
And LT should be zoom out and RT zoom in. Okay. So, jawline. Are people talking?
Yeah. Just something is under skin.
Oh, was it ears?
Maybe. I don't know.
Maybe it is.
Oh, age and wrinkles.
Yeah,
there
you're right.
go.
Okay, yeah.
That's
Somebody pointed
good.
that out. Thank you for pointing that out.
Yeah.
So just chin.
So your character has been the same since the beginning,
Yeah,
so you would have been in high school.
Yeah, but this stuff is really, really complex comparatively. And also, I keep wanting to ask, because anytime we do this in a character creator, you start talking about it, but are you the kind of person who just makes yourself in a character creator?
Half the time I do. Half the time I'll do something completely batshit different.
Okay, because it seems like every time we start doing that, you start talking about like, oh, well, you know, should it look exactly like you? And I'm like, no? Like, who does that?
Lots of people do that. Also, part of the reason I think about these things is that sometimes it's hard to get characters that look like me.
Yeah,
because
no, I understand.
My hair is far longer than a character creator would allow because it would clip through everything. And then I won't find, oh, that doesn't look like my nose or whatever. I don't know if it's just like I'm weirdly particular about how my character should look or if I have weird facial features. I am mixed race, if that matters. Maybe they just don't account for the weird combos of cheekbones and shit. I don't know. I'm contemplating my own face way too hard.
Okay, yeah, don't worry too much about it. I kind of like some of these weird, like, fucking chin straps they got going on. But this is the facial hair
You wouldn't wear them
I'm
in real
going
life,
with.
though. You hate those.
No. He looks like a Bond villain.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you should probably change.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know
I'll
what your
change the
hair
color
is
when we go to
do.
the hairstyle.
Okay.
But yeah. No, I'm aware. And then it's probably going to be easier for me to change the faces if I'm doing this.
Okay.
Because now I can see, more of an idea for what the cheekbones look like.
So the character you created starting in high school is not supposed to be you?
No.
No. Okay.
Nuh-uh.
Is it supposed to be any kind of OC that you had?
Not really.
That's the other thing I do, by the way. I either create me or I create an OC.
It's just kind of a guy. So the really early Monster Hunter faces were stupid simplistic. And as a result, you kind of just have like one kind of sort of I don't know, like a set of facial stuff set up and things like that. And it's just like, it's really, really obvious. Oh my god, this gives you liver spots.
I mean, it's realistic.
Yeah, but why would it do that?
Because you wanted them to have more age, I guess.
I guess. Wrinkles.
Let's see.
Make them as wrinkly as you can.
Man, I feel like we could be wrinklier.
I feel like we could too. I'm going to give him a little bit of wrinkle. We're going to go into the eyes real quick because I want to make sure that we get them. These eyes are really big when you look at this and then switch over to this.
Yeah.
They feel way larger than they probably should. Like,
Yeah.
oh my god.
Oh.
This is a guy who just has trouble seeing you. Let's see.
So that Battle Angel Alita movie's not out yet, right?
No.
But have we all seen that trailer?
Probably.
Go look up that trailer
Yeah, some of
and
these
then
eyes
look at
feel
this.
a little battle angel-y, I agree.
Yeah, I feel like it was a conscious decision they made for that, but I don't know why they did it.
Let's see, I'm going to move the eyes slightly higher. And then maybe give him long, flowing eyelashes. Yes.
It's not gonna matter that
No,
much.
not at all. And you can change each individual eye, which is something
Oh.
new, but I don't feel like that's a good idea.
It
Maybe
is if
it's
you're making
just
an
me.
OC, and you need them to have their vampire eye and their werewolf eye.
Yeah, but I don't know how anybody's gonna want to do that. Like,
You sure you don't know?
well, I don't want to do that, definitely. If I'm playing like a serious character, I'm sure as hell not gonna give them like crazy eyes. Also, it's Monster Hunter. When the hell are you gonna see your character's eyes?
You told me before this stream started that there's an
Well,
option to just make your
You
helmet
can take your helmet. You can make your helmet invisible, but your eyes on your model are so incredibly small. Like, I don't get it. I'm looking for some Nobunaga brows, by the way.
Okay, is this the skin tone you normally go with?
Yeah, usually.
Okay.
Why? I mean, I could probably go in and mess with the skin tone a little bit too. I don't have any problem doing that.
I don't know. It's just like I don't think you touched it.
Yeah, no, I
So I
probably
assumed
didn't.
maybe you weren't like you were gonna do it later.
That's what I want.
Okay.
That's them Nobunaga brows, and then for the brow type, you want to get them angry eyes going on.
Why is your character just an angry, bald, white dude with a goatee?
He's not usually, but
Which drugs do you sell?
it's hard because normal Monster Hunter is like way more cartoony than this. He just looks like a Bond villain. Oh god.
I guess kind of.
I'm gonna change that facial hair to probably back to.
Wait,
to, like,
you have the
black.
option to make it purple?
Oh yeah. You've got weird hair color choices you can make.
That looks great.
Yeah, I mean, if you really want to, you can totally do that, and they're not gonna like judge you for it. Now we can get into hairstyles. Now we can look cool.
Cool. Oh, I just noticed that, okay, so facial hair was X'd out for the lady, and it's like, yeah, I get it, although
Yeah.
it's not 100%
Oh no,
accurate.
it wasn't. Yeah, you could totally do facial hair on women if you
It
want.
looked like it was X'd out. Makeup is X'd out for the men. It's like, bullshit. Anyone can put makeup
that's
on.
not an X'd out. I'll show you. Hold on.
Okay.
I'll give him this hairstyle. This is not going to be set. You can go in there. It's fine.
Oh.
It's not X'd out. That is the symbol that they use to show that you don't have any selected.
Okay.
Same with facial hair.
So you could put a mustache on a grandma.
Everybody can have mustaches or anything. if
Okay,
they
that's
want.
better. Because, like, I'm not necessarily going to do that, but it's like there's no logical reason
wiggly
to completely
palms,
bar it.
wiggly
Because,
palms.
yeah.
Sorry.
Because, like, if someone wants their character to look like a lady with a mustache, that's what they want their character to look like. Just let them do it.
Yeah, no, if you want to,
Yeah.
you're allowed to. They're not going to stop
Alright.
you.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, and they
There
do
we
include some
go.
of the female hairstyles in here. I was going to say that, too. Oh my god.
Oh man, it's the princess
Yeah,
cut.
I was going to say, this is some, like, Hime shit. Oh my god. That looks so good. I like it. And then this looks like a L'Oreal commercial. From behind, you wouldn't even know. Then he turns around and he's got this weird Nobunaga face. Like,
Some of these look perfectly fine for a dude.
yeah, honestly, I think most of them do.
Yeah.
Let's see. Any preferences from people, by the way? I'm kind of digging on this. Is anybody else digging on this?
I'm fine with anything long. Don't forget to change the light. You haven't changed the
Oh
light
yeah,
yet.
yeah, you're right. You're
Yeah.
right. I haven't.
Mini T has a special eye that she uses to see elder dragons.
No, you don't really need an eye to see elder dragons. I mean, you just need two, like normal eyes.
No, you could probably just use one eye to see an elder dragon.
I mean, they're pretty big. That's all I'm trying to say.
Yeah, like you don't need to find a rock with a hole in it and look through that.
Yeah, no. I mean, hopefully not. It'd be really, really awkward if you had to, like you can't see a Fatalis unless you're holding, like, a rock up to your face or something.
Well, you'd have to have the rock built into your armor at that point.
Yeah, I guess you would. This one has a ponytail on it. I didn't even notice.
Yeah.
I kind of like... Oh, God. Honestly, a lot of these hairstyles are perfectly fine.
Yeah.
This character, usually when I like make them in other Monster Hunter games, they've got longer hair. So I kind of want to stick with a longer hair thing. Which do you prefer? This one or this one?
Well, same as I prefer in real life. The longer the better. But you don't like that because it
that's
gets
fine.
sweaty?
Also, you could change your hair later on, so it doesn't really matter. I don't know why we're putting this much effort, like work into it, to be honest.
Hair is important to me.
I suppose.
Someone said he's your son, so it's up to you. And that brings up a good question. Are your characters your sons?
No, not usually.
Because mine, it's me, or it's some sort of weird me in a hat, or it's an OC, and most of those are sons for me.
Mm-hmm.
I have been playing a game that I had to create a character in, and I just kind of went with whatever. We eventually intend to do a Skyrim playthrough, but we're going to do it with a bunch of mods. I've never played vanilla Skyrim, so I was like, okay, I'm going to sit down and do this. I wound up making an orc. It was a girl. That's kind of going towards, this is a me character. Gave her long hair. Yeah, that's kind of a me thing. And then I just didn't know what else to do with her. Gave her big old tusks and named her Bitey. She's a vampire now.
Which is ironic with that name, Bitey.
Yeah, I didn't do it on purpose.
A lot of these are probably settings that aren't going to matter much at all.
Don't go with that one. It looked weird with the goatee.
I know it does. The goatee kind of fucks that one up.
Yeah.
A lot of these are a little frog-mouthy with the goatee and everything going on.
Yeah. Like, they'd work with other things.
Yeah, I could see them working with other things. I'm going to put this just a little bit... maybe
That's
not
a little
that far
too far.
down. Yeah, that is a little bit too much.
Especially if you've got a lot of mustache, you're just creating more mustache by lowering the mouth.
Yeah, to some extent anyway.
Yeah. It's frightening how easy it is to accidentally become a vampire in Skyrim. Okay, Josh, when I told him I was a vampire, said he had never encountered vampires.
I've literally never become a vampire in Skyrim. I don't know what's up with you guys.
He also had no idea what the fuck I was talking about when I told him I had met a talking dog. He said, "Are you sure your character hasn't gone crazy?" And I was like, "No, this talking dog is real."
Oh yeah, makeup, by the way. I'm
Nice.
in the setting for it, so if you want to see these are what they look like. Monster Hunter takes a very weird approach to the way that makeup works in the series. So you've got a lot of things where it's like, oh, well, literally just slather your eyes in, like, bug guts or whatever. So it's everywhere.
Yeah, there should be, like, war paint stuff, honestly.
That's probably in makeup 2 instead of
sense.
makeup 1. Give myself white lips. I'm gonna do this, and then I'm gonna make this black. And I want to see what that looks like.
You can barely see it, which is kind of the point sometimes.
Yeah, a little bit.
I like that we're creating, like, a weird goth.
A little bit, but not quite. I think this is what I'm going to stick with for this. I thought war paint was in here, but maybe it's in a different place. Oh, there it is. There it is.
Well, there's scars.
Yeah. Wait. Oh, yeah, for these? Yeah, for these.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I like the idea of every so often, especially with characters like this, just giving them scars. I hate scars right in the center of the forehead, though. Fuck that.
I like them sometimes. It can look good.
I'm not going to deny that it won't look good sometimes, but it's like, I really don't like that. Oh, hey, that's a lot. That's a lot of paint.
Nice. Oh. You can just be a mime.
Yeah, you could just be a mime if you want.
Okay, so that last one there,
this one?
That is what you pair with separate eye colors.
Yeah.
So the eye that's got a wing on it is
working.
like red or blind or something.
Yeah, blind eye with a wing. It's your ghost eye.
Yeah, you use it to see ghosts.
Yeah.
Okay, someone else got the talking dog, so it's not just me.
Yeah. Well, excuse me.
You gonna go with scars? I like the scars.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with one scar. I don't know if I like this color, though.
There's something really satisfying about a scar that goes through the eyebrow, because then the eyebrow's cut off. It just feels like, that is a dynamic character quirk.
Yeah.
And also, just
glossy,
shaving little lines in your eyebrows like Vanilla Ice is kind of neat on a character.
I guess. Oh, the transparency
just
just completely removes it. Yeah, I don't like that.
Yeah.
In fact, I think it looked better when it was glossy, too. Let's see. Give me the color palette. Oh, really? I gotta... I don't know if I like that.
Well, I think... Oh, we're gonna go with a dark scar?
Yeah, I'm gonna go with a slightly darker scar.
Okay, then you're gonna want it a little more red, then. Maybe not completely.
No, not super red.
Like it's a fresh scar.
Yeah.
As opposed to an old scar, which is usually kind of like pale.
Yeah, no, I'm more. Did
or
that just undo all my stuff?
Or it can just be an evil darkness scar.
Yeah. Did that undo all of my colors?
I
think it did.
Bit.
Saturation here, brightness down. That should work. Does that look okay to you, or is that terrible?
It's subtle, so it works.
Yeah. I like the little bit of subtlety to it. And now the permanent expression.
They're permanent?
No, not actually. I'm just messing around. These don't change anything.
It looked like they're... Why for preview?
Oh, wait, there's a preview. Okay. Oh, God. No, thank you.
I assume it's like the voices. There's multiple ones.
Probably.
God, this is amazing.
Yeah, these are the expression sets is the idea, I think.
Fuck.
I don't like these. These are terrifying.
Only because you're doing them all at once like this.
I like that.
This is the kind of guy who like locks eyes with you on the bus and starts doing that shit and just waits to see if it scares you or not and then laughs to himself and then blogs about it later.
Yeah, maybe.
We don't get to pick like body type at all, huh?
No, yeah, all bodies on hunters are exactly the same.
I get it, because
they just differ depending on whether you're male or female.
Yeah, you'd have to model the armor in different widths, so I get it. But at the same time, kind of boring.
A
nice
little bit,
thighs,
I will
though.
agree. Oh yeah, no, apparently female hunters were given like really nice thighs in this game as well, but we didn't get a chance to see those because we weren't looking at clothes. This is just underwear, by the way. You're basically never going to look like this unless you want to.
Yeah.
It's entirely your choice. Also, I can never remember the difference between this and this outside of just... I think it might just literally be the basic color, because I don't think you can change the green or the purple.
Mm.
And then this is underwear that I don't like because it's not underwear.
It's got corset lacing on your crotch all the way down.
Yeah, pretty much. And then voice.
All right. Oh, he's got actual clothes on now.
Yeah, so just just gonna zoom in on my face real quick and check some coloring to make sure, and it looks fine. Mostly.
Yeah,
it
you
looks
look
okay.
These sound like Banjo-Kazooie characters talking.
A little bit. Let's go back to type 1. So that's your base.
I can't even form opinions
It's
on them.
okay. I'm just trying to listen to him.
The deeper ones make more sense for this character.
I agree.
That's a little
And
too deep.
that's a little too much. It's okay. I know everybody's probably really bored listening to my Banjo-Kazooie, but, like, I gotta do it.
His eyes look way too watery, like he's crying as you make him do this.
Yeah, I agree. Did you think this was an okay voice, by the way?
Keep doing it. Do it slowly so it doesn't sound ridiculous. It sounds fine.
Yeah, I think this one sounds okay.
Okay.
I'm curious as to what... Oh!
Cool.
I can figure out what they look like and sound like.
Alright.
It's a terrible weapon, but okay.
Sword and Shield's, not really...
It's not my favorite.
It's got no strength to it, but I'm sure that there's merit to it in other places. I remember having a Go Bull Sword and Shield that did paralysis.
Yeah, so those are really good when you actually have, like, decent status ailments on them. But for everything else, it's like, I don't really care for them. Because we bought the game a little bit early, we have this as a starting set of armor, by the way. So I'm going to go with this.
Cool.
This is Origin armor. This is the original starting armor for Monster Hunter PS2.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah. And we're done with this. Unless anybody... Is this okay? Do you guys think this looks fine?
They want us to listen to Banjo-Kazooie for the entire game.
Yeah.
We'll just splice out the audio and put in just banjo talk. Someone shouted green lipstick. I don't think that's gonna happen. Yeah. Well, I mean, it might take a second for the chat to add any other comments, but honestly, I think this is good.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, what's this character like in your head? This character that you've continued using?
He's a scholar. He actively goes around and collects pieces of lore.
Oh, okay.
Wait, what should we name this character? Because
What do you
their
normally
name
name?
is different in every game.
What was the original name?
I have no idea.
It wasn't just Josh.
It may have been Josh. I don't know. I feel like Hundera has been a very popular one that's happened multiple times as well, but that's
It's
also
'cause
the
it's
name
the
of the
channel.
channel.
That's why we did
Yeah,
it.
and that's why we keep doing it.
We could come up with a variation. We could, like I've decided for our Dark Souls character, just decide that Hundera is their last name.
Yeah. That's usually what winds up happening, and then we come up with a name later on. You know, let's do that with this. Hundera's not his real name. That's just his
It's
For-
like
it's
in
his
an
last
anime,
name?
you call him by his last name if you're not his friend, and then, oh shit, it's a cat!
And then when you get really close, then you can call him by his first
Yeah.
name.
He's Hundera-san until you get to know him, and then he becomes Josh-chan.
Or he'd be like Coon or whatever. But yeah, check this out though. These are presets
Nice.
for
Nice,
Palicos.
nice,
But yes, from what is it, Gen 4 onward, they've given you the option to basically just do character creator with the cat.
I just want to reach out and touch the screen, my
So,
god.
so I'm going to change the fur pattern first and foremost because that's a cool
You
thing
have
to
a
change.
specific cat you make, right?
I do, but we don't have to make the specific cat I make
Can
if
you
you don't
give
want to.
the story Of the specific cat?
Usually I make a cat that looks like... When I was growing up, I had a cat, and his name was Fuzz, and he had a very... He was Dilute Orange, and he was striped. I don't know if I can actually make that in this right now.
Yeah, I had a cat that was like an orange striped cat as a kid, too. His name was Sauce.
Yeah, Fuzz was a super cool cat. He used to kick the ass out of everything constantly. He literally was a fighter who used to beat the crap out of every other cat in the entire neighborhood. Unfortunately, without striping, it would be kind of hard to do that. Usually they give me an option that looks like that, but I'm not seeing it this time, and I'm a little bit... Oh, it was hidden.
Huh?
It because all three colors were the same. You couldn't tell that one of those options was striped.
Oh, shit.
But yeah, it's my my cat growing up. He was super cool, and he passed away probably decades ago, honestly.
Yeah, how old were you?
At the time, I was probably like 11 or 12. I don't know.
Okay.
Something like that. Probably, anyway.
Yeah, so it was a while ago.
Yeah, no, it was forever ago.
Yeah, now my cat Sauce kind of looked like this as well.
Mm-hmm.
And he, I don't know, he probably got into fights. He came home with like a fucked up paw once. It was probably from a fight. But he was mostly like what we used to joke about was that every girl cat in the neighborhood wanted him really, really bad. And I know girl cats are just kind of like that, but it was always for Sauce. So we just decided he was the ladies' man of the neighborhood. And it was funny. And what we think happened was someone's car was leaking antifreeze and he got into it.
So Fuzz at one point, no joke, put another cat in a wheelchair.
Oh, yeah.
I had never seen that happen as a kid. That was the first time I had ever seen it. It's also the last time I ever saw it. He literally beat a cat up so badly the other cat was in a wheelchair forever. Well, not forever. It was like a couple months, but it's like, eh.
We've got a suggestion to name our Palico either Jubei or Tao for Blaze Blue.
I might do that. I might be okay with that.
If you're going with these colors, that does kind of look like it could be a Tao.
Yeah,
she's mostly
potentially.
orange. Well, she's yellow and brown and stuff. But, like, definitely not a Jubei.
Yeah, maybe not.
There's no gender specified for these.
No, not really.
For the cats, because, like, you wouldn't be able to tell.
Nah, not for the most part, anyway.
Yeah.
Let's see. Do they give? Oh, they don't. They used to give.
Are you looking for whiskers?
No, an option for putting scars on their faces.
Oh.
But you can't do that anymore. I don't know. I don't like that. That's not as cool. You can change fur length, though. Why are the options so incredibly detailed for these cats? This is insane.
Because cats are important. I like the long.
Yeah, I know. I like the long, too, but I don't want to give them too long.
You think it's gonna affect much?
I don't think it will, but I don't,
Oh,
I don't know.
shit.
It looks weird when you're skittering across that, yeah. I don't know how much I honestly
Maybe not
like
too
that.
thick. It gets scruffy.
Yeah. Maybe like that. Does that look okay to you?
Yeah. Yeah.
A little bit up. That's a cat, all right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ears. So ear types on cats in Monster Hunter are always kind of all over the place. You can do just about anything you want. They give you every kind of cat
That's not even really
ear.
a type of cat ear, but okay.
Yeah. You could do this, you could do this, you could do this. These are like lynx ears just about, but I'm going to go with the generic ones. I like
Yeah,
them.
most cats have that ear, so like that just feels correct.
Tails, you can go with like the little bun tail
Little
or
Manx
like
tail.
a thick tail. I'm going to go with the messed up tail because I like it.
Because Fuzz would get into fights.
Yeah, he never had kinky tails though. He just... Oh, shush. You know what I mean.
Yeah, I know what you mean. But like, yeah, no, he never broke his tail, but it looks like a good tail for a fighter.
Yeah, yeah. Well, if we're going to name her Tao, though, we should give her yellow.
Yeah.
And then, see, these, no. So it looks like Fuzz, but it isn't. It's going to be Tao. They also have lighting changes that you can do.
It's not going to affect as much,
No,
though.
not as much. And then you can do... Listening to this. You can go... If you want it to sound like real Banjo-Kazooie.
Okay, there's not a whole lot of difference.
No, not really. You can also change the pitch if you want. So you could make it a lower pitch for, sorry, I keep hitting X instead.
That sounds more like a Banjo-Kazooie character. We've been told not to kink shame Tao's tail.
Fair enough. I'll go with that one.
Yeah, that's pretty cute.
Yeah. And then for the armor, you can either do no armor or you can do leather
Why
armor.
would you just not go with armor? Come on.
You're allowed to. Even with the hunter character, you could literally
You
just
could
be
just go
naked
out
if you want.
nude. It's like, yeah, but you're missing out on having some items.
This requires me to use a keyboard. I think this is going to be the only part of the game that actually requires me to use a keyboard.
They're just looking away from each other. It's like, I don't know him.
Yeah.
Look at that cat. He's just doing spins.
So this is our weird motley crew here.
Our dude's just standing there doing like weird hand motions and nothing.
How about a toast?
Oh yeah, we were sitting down next to...
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Oh. So we're just together from the start?
Yeah. You and your cat are almost always together from the start for some weird reason.
Cool. In Try, it takes a while for you to get your companion, and it's not a cat, it's a Shikalakan. Those are weird and a little problematic in a way that I make fun of a lot when no one's listening.
In this game, there's actually a subspecies of Shikalaka that show up eventually, and I think they're even more kind of problematic.
Yeah, they're basically Ooga Booga tribesmen.
Yeah,
and it's like, that
they're also
always
supposed to be
bothers me.
monsters, so they've got like weird lizard parts going on, but it's like it's still pretty obvious what they're doing.
It always bothers me because it's always a mix of a million different cultures that seem like just thrown together poorly. Although this game's usually pretty good for making characters look like a believable culture.
Yeah.
But also it's just like, come on, why do they have to like talk in broken English and shake sticks at me?
Waves are picking up. That's
Oh, are we on? Yeah, we're on a boat.
Yeah,
aren't
we're
we?
on a boat.
Okay.
You're on the A-list,
I don't like
right?
this character's face.
Meowdy-doo.
She's
I'm
Meowdy
excited,
Doo.
But I do have.
She looks
pretty
fine.
good news.
She's just doing her makeup a little poorly.
I happen to be an A-lister myself.
Like, she looks like she's been rubbing her eyes too much, but I think that's just a look she thinks she's doing. If we're on a boat, does that mean we can fight, like, ocean monsters? Because there's no swimming in this game, right?
No, there's no swimming in this game. I think you have like short little segments where you swim from one place to another.
Is this an
Like
island turtle or something?
You get a split second of like wading through water. Looks like it, yeah. I don't know why you're asking me, but like, yeah, it looks like a.
Yeah,
island turtle.
I don't know. Maybe
I've not
it's-
actually played this game.
Yeah, but like, you know Monster Hunter monsters.
Oh,
Never.
this is one. Ow! Ooh, I just hit a table. This is one I don't recognize. My cat.
Shit. My boat.
It's not your boat.
I mean,
My boat.
we're on it.
It's my boat. I own it.
It's expensive and European, and you can't drive it.
Yeah, she does look really tired all the time, by the way. Somebody said in chat she looks tired. It's like, yeah, she does.
Yeah, she did.
I don't know why.
I don't know. Maybe she is tired. She's been on this boat.
Okay, so they want me to move.
Give me one of your
Oh,
mozzarella
that's the slowest
sticks.
movement.
Hello? Anybody there?
We're just sitting here, so I'm taking one.
Yeah, okay. Alright, so now I can dash, which is significantly better. I can climb this wall. Are you going to give me... Okay, I got jumps. Are you going to give me the good jumps up? Yeah, okay. Good. This is not my first party, so...
What happened to the ship?
I know what I'm doing for movement in Monster Hunter.
Her name is just the Handler?
Yeah, I think her name is just Handler.
Maybe we'll get a name for her later. I don't know.
No, I think legitimately that is just the name, because that's the name I keep hearing people giving her. And like discussions about World is literally just, oh yeah, you mean Handler? And it's like, that's a title, not a name.
Ooh. Are those
Those are snake
bats?
wyverns.
Oh.
They're, it's a subtype of wyvern that shows up in a lot of the games. I can't, off the top of my head, think of when they would have shown up first. I don't think it was the PS2 games, but it might have been.
A certain someone's in our chat saying boats are for losers, and I'm just thinking, you're one to talk. You specifically.
Yeah.
Okay.
Boats are fine.
Boats are fine.
Get out of my way.
I come from the ocean, so, like, I'm not really into boats, but I respect their existence.
Okay.
What?
Ooh.
What?
He accidentally hit a wall with the roll active. And it made me flip out. Almost jumped right off.
Okay, I'm not familiar with this particular
Yeah, snake
type
wyverns.
of tiny minion.
So snake wyverns are more or less snakes with wings.
Yeah, that makes sense.
They
Do
kinda
they
look like
have
bats,
a
yeah.
Do they have a boss relative that's just a really big one of them?
I don't know about in this game, but in God, I don't know if there's any snake wyverns that are big monsters.
Yeah, like there's
now that I
no
think
great
about it.
jaggy.
Yeah, no, I think
equivalent.
they're all basically this exactly.
Oh.
Yeah, so one of the big things in this game, like the big difference is they gave you a grappling hook.
Neat. I feel like this monster couldn't plausibly carry two humans in armor like this.
Yeah.
Oh, he's having trouble. This poor wyvern.
Yeah, I noticed Twitch may have, somebody mentioned it in chat that Twitch is being a button. It's like, yeah, I think I kind of saw that on our end, so it might not have been Twitch. It may have been my CPU, but I don't know.
There's a chance that there's just a lot of people streaming this game because it literally just came out like 4 hours ago.
Well, yeah, but if I notice any kind of, like, little hiccups or anything, I'm going to talk about it, but they would come in the form of, like, FPS drop, so I don't know.
Is that a Rathalos? That looks like a Rathalos.
I think that was just us.
So is our cinematic boss monster for the game just Lava Godzilla? Is that what I was seeing there?
Oh, yeah, it's just like a weird lava Godzilla.
Interesting.
Somebody pointed out that snake wyverns they think came out in 4, and I wouldn't be surprised. I know they're all over the fucking place in 4. Like, anytime you climb a cliff, you have snake wyverns sitting at the top.
Yeah, I think in Try it was mostly just they threw jaggies everywhere.
Well, they're still jaggies all over the fucking place
Yeah,
in most
but they
games.
didn't have really an aerial equivalent.
This game doesn't have jaggies, though. I'm going to point that
Weird.
out. Yeah.
So I'm guessing they have Velociprey instead.
No? I don't know what they have in here.
Huh,
Maybe they do
okay.
have jaggies.
Well, part of one at least.
I don't know.
Wait, you found...
Someone's
is
map.
this... Okay, so this is someone else's
Right around
tent?
here.
Yeah, so they found somebody's tent and there's nobody here, but they found a map.
His base of operations is here. This
So
is
they're
where
saying
our
this
ship
is a
was
new
supposed to
world.
dock.
I guess
Yes.
the
Now,
advanced
Now, I think it
scout,
would be best if we make our way to
like,
base.
disappeared or something?
Seems like maybe that's what's going on here. So let me get my controls down. Okay, there's my fucking roll. I'm like sitting here trying to do
Yeah,
rolls.
you gotta be able to roll in Monster Hunter.
I'm hitting, you know what I'm hitting? I'm hitting the Dark Souls button for roll.
Oh, yeah, that'll screw you up.
Yeah, it will. Oh, look at the map, Danaw.
Yeah. I'll just stay here for the whole game. Chill out with my buds.
Well, I've also noticed I don't have a weapon right now, so that might not be such a good idea.
Huh. They don't start you with that sword and
Yeah,
shit?
I don't have anything on me at all, and I'm hitting the attack buttons and nothing's coming out, so I'm pretty
Come on, let's get going.
pretty much convinced that I just don't have access to anything.
Well, you've got a knife on your back. I guess that's the carving knife, though.
Yeah, it is. It's totally the carving knife. If anybody in Monster Hunter was, like, smart about things like that, they would probably be able to use the carving knife to, like,
It's very small,
things.
but you'd think you'd at least... Oh, get that.
Okay.
Nice.
Nice.
Oh, it's just a...
These Aptonoths seem
Huh.
every bit as
You didn't
docile
gather
as
an
the ones back
item.
home.
You just...
Nah, it says
you
vitality
just
on it,
huffed
so
some pollen?
I guess I'm just huffing flowers.
Huh.
That's an
like we need to go
interesting way to
around.
do it.
Okay. Yeah, and it said it gave you vitality. Is that what they're calling stamina, or is that life?
Memorized my scent earlier.
Maybe? I don't have a health bar right now, or a stamina bar, so...
What is she talking about? What is a scout fly?
I noticed them kind of around. I'm not seeing anything anymore, so I think she's talking about literally she's just on our map.
Okay.
These vines move very unnaturally.
Yeah.
I'm honestly, for most of this, I'm just looking down at the map because I figure they want me to go from point A to point B. So I'm just looking at the map and navigating based on that.
I'm totally scouting out our plant life and shit.
Yeah, that's fair.
I treat this stuff like I'm going in as like a biologist.
Yeah, no, I understand.
So these are cute.
They look like, what am I thinking they look like? Ludroth? I think they
Not
look
quite.
like Ludroth.
They look like
they're
an
like
Anole
standing
to me.
Ludroth.
It's
Like a
just
Ludroth,
colorful.
but instead of being an alligator or a crocodile, it's like a
It's an
iguana.
Anole and an iguana. Yeah, because iguanas are usually way fatter than that.
Hurry!
But they're
Am I
pretty
supposed
precious.
Am I supposed to hide in this plant? The only one that is illuminated? Because this is the only illuminated plant here.
Can't wait to see these guys' daddy, who's probably super
Oh yeah,
large.
I would not fucking doubt it. I'm betting there's a
I'll bet it's
gigantic
just
version.
full-blown iguana. Or maybe even just
Probably.
Komodo.
Let's see. Map says I go this way.
Let's get going while we still can.
Is it this way? No? Yeah.
Huh.
Whoa,
Oh.
huh?
I guess it is. She wants to go
Okay.
this way.
I'm stuck. Oh, okay. That was interesting. What the fuck was that all about?
Did they not want you to go through until she had?
Yeah, and because I was close enough to it, it kind of locked my camera on her. That was fucking weird.
Oh, okay, so this is the climb vines, and there you go. You're
Yep.
supposed to climb it.
What?
She was supposed to teach you to climb this.
Oh, okay. I can climb. I know how to climb.
All
I can
right,
also
it's just
jump,
she
and I can
wanted
jump
to
off.
see you do it.
Check that out.
Yeah, I see it.
Yeah.
You
I'm
don't
cool.
have a health bar yet. Are you invincible right
I'm guessing I must be.
Wait, there's something
now?
here.
Oh.
Is it this?
What is this track?
Those are the scout flies.
There's more over there. Let's check it out.
Yeah, aren't you supposed to be finding your base? Why are you going off after some random shit like this seems like an unnecessary sidetrack. We don't have weapons.
I don't know. As far as like handlers go, she's not handling very well.
Is she handling
assume,
us?
Yeah, I assume a handler would be like, "Oh, well, I handle the hunter" or something like that. But it's like she's the one who's like, "Nah, let's go off and do garbage that has nothing to do with anything." Also, she's getting eaten now. It's Eric all over again.
Man, we need to go back to that game. Rest in peace, Eric.
Yeah, I miss Eric. Oh, it wanted me to get closer to it.
Okay, this is kind of cool. That monster basically has iguana spines for dreadlocks. I like it.
Yeah, kinda. I want to catch it.
If he's gonna eat somebody, it might as well be us.
Something like that.
So that other character had a weapon.
Yeah, that character
not
had a great
using
sword.
it.
Oh, hey.
Oh,
What up, T-Rex?
it's got vulture hair.
I'm gonna just edge walk there. See ya. I just like very slow walk, and then he does the roll into the cutscene. Good. That's exactly what I wanted.
Nice. I'm not quite sure why we had to jump there.
No, because he wanted us to look like an idiot. He was cutting the rope on the thing to close it, and it wasn't necessary at all. He just forced us to jump for no reason.
Yeah, why is there a boat in the sky?
I don't know.
Is there going to be a living smoke monster that sings like Tim Curry later? We don't know. There could be, just as easily as anything else.
I wish. Have you seen Tim Curry lately?
No.
He hasn't done voice acting or actual acting in anything. He had a stroke a few years ago, and people were hoping that he was getting better because he did a couple of like voice acting roles, and lately he's gotten worse. And it is the saddest thing to see Tim Curry right now. He's in a wheelchair. He can barely move and talk, and it's just like, oh, Tim Curry.
Well, okay, we're at a point in our adulthood that character actors and stuff from our childhood are like decades older than we think of them as.
I know.
This
but
happens. It's weirder when it doesn't happen.
Well, he had a stroke really early too. Like that, he was not that old when it happened.
I don't know. Older than us
No, well, sure, but
by at least 30 years.
yeah, I suppose.
I watch Fern Gully every few years just to remind myself of Fern Gully because it is very. It's one of those things that if I really looked through my influences in my art and character creation and stuff, I would probably be able to find some Fern Gully just mixed into everything I do.
name says it all.
I don't like this guy's hair.
His hair's a little douchey.
It's the shave on the sides that I don't like as much. If it was that hairstyle, but the hair on the sides was long, it'd be like, yeah, that's fine. It's when you cut it weird like that, it's like, you're trying too hard, dude. But I like long hair.
So you got hunters, scholars, and technicians here.
And your character in your mind is a scholar. But he's a
Well,
hunter.
he's a hunter, but he actively hunts in an attempt to learn about the world and to like go into areas because usually when you hunt, there's a lot of shit going on in the background and there's a lot of lore related stuff in certain areas. It depends on which game you're playing, and I like to think that it's literally he's just going into the thick of it trying to find shit.
We're playing a scarred up goth archaeologist.
Yeah, that's basically it.
That's great.
The big thing he wants to find. Oh, by the way, this is not voice acted apparently, so we got to read this. When you've been in command as long as I have, you start to learn who's capable and who isn't. Now, as much as I'd like to get up to speed, I'm being pulled in about 8 directions at once. We'll cover the important matters at council, which I'll be convening once things settle down. I expect you two to be there, of course. There we go. The gold spoke highly of individuals think you can do as a team. And before I forget, your furry friend was looking for
where
you.
is he?
Poor thing washed up not too long ago. It's okay. Felines wash up on beaches all the time.
Weird.
Go ahead and take a look at Astera. A horn will sound when it's time for council.
Off you go.
Off you go.
Okay, I'll give you the grand tour.
Yeah, I don't know what's up with the just felines in lore for some strange reason. Like if they fall off of boats and stuff, which happens more often than you'd think, they wind up washing up on weird shorelines.
Huh.
I don't know.
Well, at least he's okay.
It's like they're waterproof or something.
Are we not allowed to run right now? Oh, well, she's allowed to.
Yeah, she's allowed to. I'm not.
This way.
Weird.
Yeah. I'd very much like to be able to right now. I'm moving so fucking slow.
They want you to see everything, I guess.
Yeah, I guess.
It is a lovely area.
It is a lovely area, but I could explore this on my own later on.
Yeah, I guess they just want a cinematic introduction.
The old man in
I
charge,
guess.
my grandfather was with the first.
Oh, this guy has got nepotism on his side.
Oh, also, I've heard people point this out before, but you're part of the 5th Fleet in this game. This is Monster Hunter 5.
Oh,
so
okay.
if they mention the 1st, the 2nd, the 3rd, the 4th, or the 5th, think of it in terms of generations of games instead.
Except that the other games didn't have this conceit to the plot. They just took place in
they
random
never talked
villages.
about it, but the idea is that, oh, well, that's what the fleet numbers are supposed to be.
Except that some of them were like generations of people living in an area. Tri was just like a village that had been there for a very long time.
No, the hunter came from a different place.
Okay. But they weren't
like,
but
actively.
the village wasn't here. Moga Village was presumably not a part of whatever this world is.
Moga Village was, okay, it was like a colony that they were sending hunters to protect because it was falling apart.
Yeah, but they had been there for a long time.
Well, yeah,
So
those
is this-
people, but none of those people were hunters.
Okay, yeah, no, it's just the idea that like the fleets are coming to this area.
Because this is the new world. This is a new continent.
Yeah, so like if the other fleets are supposed to just be references to the other generations, but that this plot wasn't in those games, is all I'm saying.
Yeah, I guess.
It's just kind of, it's like, we can't take it literally, is all I'm saying.
No, I think you can take it literally. It's just that they didn't talk about it in those games.
Alright, I mean, you know the lore better than I do.
I don't know. Whatever.
Oh, there was the cat.
Over here.
I want to talk to that cat.
Eh.
Oh, you can't. Oh, your room, and you can't go in yet.
Okay, well.
Cool.
All right, thanks for, telling me I'm not allowed to go into my room.
Well, presumably it hasn't been assigned to you yet.
I guess. Where the fuck's my cat? Give me my cat.
Oh, we got a good question, chat. If a cat draws Yajinkas, do his fellow cats make fun of him? Do you mean if the cat draws a human form of himself? Because, yeah, that's basically reverse furry.
Hey, look, it's Tao.
But if you mean, does the cat draw other things in cat forms? That would be great, and I want to see that. Oh, that face. The face it made. Oh. Every time this cat opens its mouth, I'm gonna be happy. It's so cute.
Right. They're calling for a council. Come on.
So the moment we find our cat is the moment that the other guy is done doing things.
Now that you are all here, let us begin counting.
I guess.
After tracking a migrating elder dragon across the sea,
So I guess that thing was an Elder
the
Dragon.
Fifth Fleet have
Okay,
finally
that makes
arrived in
sense.
Astera.
It was very
Give them
large.
a warm welcome. They're a fine group, worthy comrades who will help see the Research Commission's long efforts finally rewarded.
I don't know why my character would be here, but it kind of makes sense with the scholarship, or with the scholar angle, that he'd want to go to the New World just to learn. But usually the thing that I push towards is the idea that the character is looking for the oh god, what's it called? I want to say like the dragon death weapon or something, dragon life weapon. I don't know. There's a weapon in Monster Hunter lore that is just a zombified dragon full of
All
machinery.
get to know each other.
What? Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
Like there's a cyborg weapon in Monster Hunter. It's supposed to be the size of an elder dragon, so
Is
it's
that
roughly
Pancakes?
city-sized. No, that's a different guy.
Okay.
Down to business.
It's still an
Pancakes
old
is our name
Wyverian,
for someone.
but yeah.
The latest monster to make the Elder Crossing is known as Zora Magdaros. Huge monster with a
So
mountain
that's the
of
thing that
fire on its
overturned the
back.
boat.
What is the Elder Crossing?
I don't know, wherever the hell we were, I'm guessing.
Discover
Okay.
exactly why the Elder Dragons are migrating to the New World.
Elder dragons have been with us since the dawn of time,
That is definitely a Wyverian.
I like that cat.
altering the
That
ecosystem
really buff cat with a scar.
Yeah, he looks
I
like
want
a
his
badass.
story.
once every decade.
He's also got the fighter's tail.
Continent.
Yes, he does.
But for what reason?
Oh god, this is where the
With the
dragon's
fifth help,
mate, isn't
We
it?
will find
I don't
the
think so.
missing link.
But if it is, I guess that would make sense.
So those are both
Okay.
Wyverians, correct? Long
yes.
ears,
The one in
Wyverian.
the hat is a Wyverian, but I think he's a subset that I can never remember the name
It's
of.
like the
They're,
weird dwarf ones,
Yeah, the dwarfy miner.
as opposed to the elf
guys.
ones.
Start by investigating
Well,
the dragon's
yes,
habits.
but no, they're all technically Wyverians. The idea is that Wyverians just have a handful of body type potentials.
We're on it, sir.
So you have like the Wyverians who are like really tall and extremely humanoid
Make sure these
are
hunters have everything they
younger,
need.
and then when they age, one of two things happens: either they shrink and turn into
They
like
turn
little
into
goblins.
they turn into Ranma old people.
Although they only do that when they're like hundreds of years old, because Wyverians are kind of like somewhere between a human and a dragon,
Make it a priority
or
to
they
learn
turn
how to
into
use it.
giants.
You'll
Like
find good
literally
teachers. Don't be afraid
15-foot
to ask.
tall, like human beings who wield ships as weapons, basically.
You heard him. Stick with me.
The guy in charge of the Hunters Guild in Monster Hunter 4
Fifth
was a
banner
giant
promises a
Wyverian.
change in the wind.
You find him
Your job
sitting
to
on
fulfill
like a
that
pillow in his guild hall when you eventually meet him. And he opens up G rank. The only way to see him is to become the best hunter rank that there is. And he shows up and he's absolutely fucking enormous, and they treat him like a king the entire time. Not even a whole day here and already got your first mission. You really are ready to get your hands dirty. Well then, go into this Jagras problem, but you'll need a weapon first.
Yes, please.
There's a box full of equipment you can use in your quarters. Come on, I'll show you
Are they
going
gonna start us with more than the sword and shield,
I
please?
fucking hope they start us with everything. Oh, is this
Yeah.
where I'm going?
Oh, just every one of these weird little things leads here or something?
I guess. We just have one room, but it's got multiple doors all
We
over the
set our
fucking
cat
place.
down in the room and immediately he jolts in and finds a place to sit.
Yeah.
What?
He's even found his own rock.
Cool. I don't know why.
Might be his box. I don't
Place
know.
some basic
Or
gear
her
for you in
box?
that equipment box.
Haven't
Be sure
decided.
to choose a weapon that suits you.
I don't know. Both of the cats we modeled this cat on were boys, but the name we gave was a girl's.
Meowdy Meowster. Did you know you can forge equipment I can use over at the smith? And it's like, yeah, I did. Thanks. Oh, this might be where the Palico equipment goes, I guess. I
Okay.
don't know what the fuck the rock is then. That's weird.
So we only get the one Palico, unlike some of the other games.
Yeah, some of the other games you get multiple Palicos. You might get them eventually, but you might not find out until after like a tutorial.
Maybe.
Different weapons offer different combat experiences. Great swords hit with sword and shield allows for quick mobile flurries. The heavy bow gun. This is just an explanation of weapons. You can visit the training area after equipping a weapon by speaking to the housekeeper in your room. Okay. Then you can practice with your chosen weapon as much as you'd like. Neat. Armor sets are comprised of 5 pieces.
Hat,
They offer
pants,
different stuff.
top pants, arm pants.
Use LT and
Belt.
RT to view your gear's stats and skills. That's fine. I can deal with that. So this is my baby. I'm just going to warn you guys ahead of time. I think we're probably going to play about 90% of this game with this weapon.
Every so often, I'll take the controller and play as like Switch Axe or something.
Yeah, so Monster Hunter has a habit with people who play it for more than a couple of generations of kind of getting us locked into
You can get more
specific
familiar with your
weapons.
The training area. Just talk to the housekeeper to get started.
I know this looks like some old closet that we turned into a makeshift room for you new hunters, but that's not the case, I promise. It's fully furnished with everything Meowster needs.
I feel a little weird that the cats are basically calling us master. I know they're pets.
Oh, this one's actively a servant. This is a housekeeper.
Yeah, it was just I don't know. Like you're a person, cat.
I know what you mean.
What? Why did we zoom down on a? Okay.
Welcome to the training area. Strike the various objects placed around the area and get the feel for your weapon's moveset. If you'd like to try a different weapon, just head to the item box to switch equipment. All ammo and coating types are available to try out.
Okay.
Yeah,
Let's
okay.
run through the hunting basics.
So there's a box here. I can switch weapons whenever I feel like it. I know for a fact that the barrels you can hit, but then this big pole in the center is also something you can hit. What I was trying to say about the greatsword is that
Payoff is well worth it.
so Monster Hunter has this habit, if you play the game more than one generation, it locks people into weapons that they really prefer. I have been playing this game since PS2. I have been playing the greatsword since then, and it's basically something that I have become exceedingly skilled at doing.
Once you've gotten the feel for the controls in this, can we switch into a different thing and I can fiddle around?
No, we totally can. I just got to make sure, because they change the weapons every so often, and I don't know how much they've changed my baby. So I'm going to have to check it out. Oh, what? Why am I not doing my big...
When you say your baby, you don't mean this specific starter weapon, correct?
No. The weapon
Just-
type. Just
yeah.
the greatsword in general.
Do you have a specific version of the greatsword you usually end up going with?
No, not really.
Okay.
Why can I not... Oh, God. It's been a bit since I've had to do a lot of this, so I'm still kind of like... That's new, by the way. The spin into, like, a shoulder tackle, that's brand fucking new. I have no idea what's going on with that.
Oh, it shows us our what buttons you've been pressing.
Yes, it does.
That's pretty cool.
What is up with this? Okay.
That was a bomb.
Let's see, there's my thing. I swear to God, like, I don't know what's going on, because I should have more than one charge. And it's like, I can't get my other charges out, and I'm really concerned. Let me see here. There's one. Dupe. And then 2, 3. That's my big charge. I can do this. And then I should be able to do a... I should be able to do a different charge off of that, but I can't. And it's bothering the hell out of me.
Huh. Maybe that's the trade-off with the shoulder bash.
No, I know for a fact they're all here. Is it... Oh, no. What am I doing wrong here? Wait, is it... Oh, you know what? I think I know what it is. I think I might be... Oh, hold on.
There's nothing, like, linked to the start button, is there?
No. Although, in past games, select was kick, but kick might be different in this one. I don't know. Where's my kick? Where's my kick? Give me my kick. Let me see. Shouldn't be start. No, okay. Is it just like
So I'm pretty sure certain like switching your switch axe I think was start or something.
No.
No, I don't remember.
I'm pretty sure that that's not the case anyway. Oh man, I don't know what the hell's going on with my ability to use the greatsword today.
Hold down Y. Let's try it.
Okay. Well, I know actually pulling out Y and then holding it down does the charge, but that's not what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to get my my different directional ones off, because there's more than just this one. Because this is the main charge, and then you go into this, but then you should have another charge coming off of that. And I don't know why, but there's a part of me that says it's like this, but I can't hold that for some weird reason. It's not really working too good. Let me see if I can just do... What if I do this, to the circle, and then hold that? But no, that's a tackle, so that's not correct. Please tell me I'm not messing up.
Try running and then Y.
Running and
try
then Y.
pressing control and then, oh wait, you're using a gamepad. Yeah, we are.
Yeah, we are. Well, that's kick, by the way. It's guard with Y.
Oh. Can we see it from the front?
Sure.
The weapon is losing its sharpness. Create some distance, then use a whetstone.
Nice kick.
Yeah. Let's see. I swear to God, because I should have 3 sets of charge. It should be my Y, and then there should be like one that kind of goes off in a completely different direction. I think it's this one, and then it... Because that's just a... It bothers me that I can't figure this out. Like... Okay. Because there should be this one, and I know that that one's there because I'm doing it right now. And then there should be one that I think comes off of the spin, and it looks like that, but that's not it. I'm really concerned. Like...
Maybe there's a second part of the tutorial where they give you, like...
No, because this isn't a tutorial, it's just letting me play with the weapon.
Then I don't know. Oh, can you switch your weapon from that box?
Yeah, I can.
Can I try my switch out?
Yeah, you wanna... I'll hand you the controller and you can do that.
Yeah. It's been a while since I've done this, so I'm going to be way more spaghetti than you.
Yeah, no, don't worry about it.
Okay, how's this?
I'm gonna read the chat for a minute.
Alright, we're going under?
Yeah, just do
Okay.
that.
Alright. Oh man, it's been so long since I've hunted a monster.
The
Okay.
switch axe has 2 forms, axe and sword.
Alright.
Power up the sword attacks by injecting them with file energy.
Alright.
Yep. Don't forget to keep talking, by the way.
I gotta check everything. Okay, there's my switch. It's on the shoulder button. Got it. The thing with the axe is that it's... Okay, so the great sword is very timing based and very patient. The axe, I can just kind of run at things.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's not what I wanted to do, but okay. How do I run? That's-
Shoulder.
Which shoulder?
You were doing it for a second. You gotta put the weapon away. There you go.
Okay, so that's a run. Didn't mean to do that again.
Yeah, you need to stop doing that.
I'll get used to
Because
it.
in
It's
the
not gonna be
field,
mostly
in the field,
me.
we might not have whetstones. We might have like potions.
Yeah. So let's see. Basic combos, just smash that goddamn button. Combo into sword mode, you just smash B and then... Oh, wrong one. There's 2 right triggers, but they're not really labeling it that way.
No, there isn't. There's only one right trigger. There's a right bumper and a right trigger.
There we go.
There you go.
Oh, the bumpers. Okay, whatever.
Yeah, it's like the difference between R1 and R2.
Yeah, and my combos are different in sword mode. But honestly, like the thing is, this is not a patient weapon. This is a go weapon.
Mm-hmm.
And then, as you can see, it's building up. It's voodoo.
Actually, I think you're using up all of your stuff.
You know what?
You
I
were building
am,
it
because I'm in sword
axe
mode.
mode. You were building it, but in sword mode you were not.
There's under the stamina bar. There is a little sword bar. You just. Oh, is it still? It's still. There we go. There's 2 meters. One of them's my sword, and one of them's just my general explosion meter.
Yeah.
So it really is just, you just keep fucking going.
Oh, so you're wearing away down on your wets, or not your wets, your sharpness.
Yeah. Okay, that's going straight into sword mode from being sheathed. I'm gonna get that sharpness up intentionally.
It's only yellow sharpness. Like, these weapons are absolute trash.
Yeah, it's the starter weapons. Is my file up enough? No. It's gonna be, though.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Somebody's pointed out, by the way, the stuff that shows up in the top right-hand corner is dependent on what you are doing right now. So if you start doing moves or start moving, it'll give you different options.
Alright, so where is my explosion is the thing.
You have to be in sword, and it's...
That's element discharge. Oh, it's the 2 buttons at once?
Yeah, it looks like that might be it.
Let's do more of that.
So you should probably build it up all the way if you're going to do that, I guess.
Does it let me...
There
we go, I mash them. This is a button mashing weapon.
Yeah. And I forgot with this, but I've heard people talk about, like, changes to the switch axe. You have to keep mashing the button. Do not stop until it comes out, because it will do more damage the more button presses you get in there.
Yeah, okay. I think I got a feel for that. I am going to try...
Try the insect glaive.
Oh, okay. I mean, I was going to try the hammer, because that's my... If I don't have
Hammer's
access...
spin to win, it's virtually identical to what it's always been. It's extremely easy for new players, and just about everyone uses a hammer. Like,
yeah.
You're welcome to see the moveset if you really want to, but...
Sorry for whatever the hell just happened upstairs.
I don't know. Our neighbors have been super angry at each other lately, so they've been slamming doors and screaming, and I don't know why.
So the thing
We
with
live
the
next to a bunch of
hammer
children.
is... It's slow, but it relies on momentum. So I'm normally not into slow weapons. Yeah, there we go. But you do like a running charge, and you go. You spin and you win.
It's not really momentum, it's just a charge.
Yeah, well, you kind of run into things while charging is the thing. As opposed to yours, you can't move while you charge, correct? With a great sword?
I guess not, yeah.
Yeah, no, it's like I can keep moving. I've got my mobility, which is important for the way I play things, but then I can do that. I only really play the hammer if I don't have access to the switch axe, which is sometimes not available from the start. I noticed a katana in there. I need to see that.
Oh, that's the long sword.
Yeah, that's my secondary. When I have switch axe, I use katana as my secondary. If I don't have switch axe, I use hammer as my primary. But in Try, you get both the katanas and the switch axes a little later in the game.
Yeah.
So, let's see. This is, again, you move around a lot, you just mash a lot, but I think it's a little more
close-range weapon designed for cutting attacks.
more refined than my switch axe mashing. Yeah, there's more direction to it.
It's very anime. I don't like this camera angle. I don't know what you're trying to do with that.
I wasn't, it just kind of happened. You complain about my camera angles a lot, but it's usually just how it goes. I don't do it on purpose.
Well then. Sorry.
Alright.
I'm kind of curious as to what the hell skin they have stretched around this pole. 'Cause there's clearly like a monster skin here.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just beef jerky.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They try and do the helm splitter if you can get that one going. You have to have a full meter to do it though, so you're a little bit low.
Yeah, I play things where it's like you mash, your gauge goes up, and then you mash extra. And, like, that's my general play style, as opposed to Josh is kind of like, you move real careful, and then you do one big hit, and then you somersault away, and then you do a big hit. It's like, I don't have the patience for that. Am I at full? Yeah, I think I'm at full. And we're talking this over and over and over, right?
I think so, yeah. Oh, you just put it away.
Yeah, no, that's part of the move. That's normal.
Okay. That's not what I was talking about, though. I don't know. I don't know how to do it then. I don't know. There's a big one for this that's just literally the helm splitter.
I don't see it listed as any of the things I could be doing. Thing.
Just keep getting it, and then we'll.
Hold on. It's a backstep slash. That's kind of cool.
Yeah, I guess.
Okay. Nice.
That's the helm splitter.
It's called a spirit thrust.
Or, wait, no, the helm splitter was off of that. I saw it show up in the corner. There it is, hit Y at the end. I think you have to hit something, though. I don't think you can just, like, do it
Well, I'm out of meter now. But yeah, this has more combo to it, but it's still a lot of you get in there and you fuck a thing up. So there's a few weapons I've never tried because they existed in games I haven't played. So the Insect Glaive and the Charge Blade, I'm gonna have to take a look at. Alright.
James Mason, it is super hard to be Mario in this game. It would be so much easier...
What did I just do?
Helm splitter.
Cool.
It would be so much easier if this was, like, For You. Because For You gives you, like, actual fucking armor that is, like, Mario-themed. It's gonna be real hard to pull things like that off in this, though. But I guess we can make attempts. That's fine. Hand me that real quick.
Oh, I mean, I was gonna try some stuff.
Well, I feel like we've spent a lot of time doing this and not really hunting a lot of monsters.
Alright, you wanted me to play an Insect Glaive.
I know. I just want to make sure that I've got the stuff going for Greatsword real quick. So it's like, you can come off of this with a charge, and then after it, if I pull back, there we go. There it is. That's what I want. Fucking hell, dude. There's my big one.
It's a power squad.
Oh, fuck. It looks different in this game.
Okay.
But yeah, somebody pointed it out. It's direction with Y. It's literally Y to charge, pull back and hit Y. Sorry, I wasn't holding it fast enough. It's Y to charge, and then it's back with Y. Or wait, do I have to... I might need a follow-up. Hold on. I think it's dupe, and then dupe, back with Y. You used to be able to come off of that one with it. Oh, shit. I just had it. This one, and then it's back with Y, and then you get it, and then you do another directional, and then this charge is bigger, and it comes with a somersault now.
It's all very slow, very methodical.
Yeah, but I like it. It's my baby. Even though it's different now, it's still my baby. And this gives me, this is invincibility frames, this tackle. I can tackle through stuff now if I want to.
That's cool. Yeah, no, Josh's strategy requires patience. Mine just involves doing some kind of ninja strike right in your face, saying nothing personnel kid, and then rolling away and then doing it again and again and exploding.
Yeah, a little bit.
So does this mean we're done in training?
No, I wanted to, I know that they gave us sliding attacks too, and I just wanted to see that. But I think in order to do it, I might have to be going down this hill weird. There it is.
Oh, cool. That's cool.
Yeah. Alright. I will set it up with the Insect Glaive, and then you can
yeah, because
I
don't know what the fuck I'm doing.
And then we'll actually do some real fucking hunting. Okay, so Insect Glaive came out in 4.
Cool.
When you equipped an Insect Glaive, you were also equipping... hold on, let me go and do it again. You're equipping either this or this, because the insects are their own separate entity.
Weird.
You can... Oh, sorry.
Fuck.
They have
He
their...
hit me.
Oh, I bumped you with my elbow. They have their own upgrade tree as well, and they vary greatly. You feed them different things to have them grow into different kinds of bugs.
Weird.
The general idea behind the insect glaive is that when you have it equipped, you pull it the fuck out,
The insect glaive.
and then you fire your insect. If I can remember how to make this work. Let's see, I think it should be do this to aim. You find whatever the hell it is that you're trying to hit, and then you fire it. And it'll shoot off, and then it'll come back to you. I think you gotta
This
call
is
it to
so
make it
high
come back.
concept.
Yeah, you call it back, so you fire
need
it.
to load the slinger with some ammo. See
Oh,
anything
Christ.
useful lying around?
You pull your weapon out. Sorry. You fire it. And then you call the Kinsect back with B. Oh, that's not the right button. Oh my god. I'm sorry. I keep hitting different buttons when I'm like trying to show off these things.
Well, you don't
Okay.
normally do it on an Xbox controller.
No, I don't. You recall the Kinsect, and when he comes back, you get one of 3 little diamonds up in the top corner. They're kind of like vials. And the idea is that you're literally, like, picking up different colors off of certain things. So red, yellow, and white are the 3 kinds, and if you can get all of them, it will show you... Well, it'll give you more damage to do during your combos. And then, like, a lot of the really big draws with the actual insect glaive is that, hey, it's combo-y as fuck. You can just keep doing things, and things will just keep coming out forever. One of the other draws that was really big in 4, because that's where mounting started to be a thing, is that, and I don't think you could originally do all of what I'm about to do, but you could vault, which is like this. Oh, not like this, sorry. Vaulting is like... I guess it would be this? Yeah, there it is. And vaulting used to be really good for mounting, but now you can vault, and when you're in the air, you can start doing things, and you can actually get yourself to fire off in different directions sometimes. So I think it's as long as you keep hitting things, you basically have the ability to fly. But you kind of have to get used to it. And it's like, I'm not good with the insect glaive. This isn't my chosen weapon.
Yeah, all of this flippity nonsense, and it's like, we use big stick.
Yeah, I use big stick. I hit monster with stick.
Okay, this is pretty nuts.
And I know you can keep doing it while you're up there too. Like, you have multiple charges to go back and forth and in multiple directions. So you can stay airborne for quite some time. Yeah, Mini T's like, you jump. It's you jump the weapon. That's pretty much it. There you go.
Yeah, this is...
Yeah, and it's really,
is
really
something.
combo heavy. You get a lot of flips and all sorts of garbage going on alongside the little jet thrusts now. And it's like, you can stay in the air forever.
The bug part isn't even necessary.
Yes,
my
it is.
goodness.
Because it does,
Oh,
like,
what? Oh, this
double
is something else.
I think it does, it might do double damage once you fill up your gauge properly. But this thing is only giving red. I don't think you can actually get your yellow or your white from him.
Do you need all 3?
Mm-hmm. You have to get all 3 if you want to do maximum damage with the weapon.
Can I get it off of...
You might be able to get it off of the barrels. There you
Yeah.
go, that's a white. And...
Let's see
Is
if
that
this
one a
is
yellow?
a different...
Yep, that's a yellow.
Yeah.
There you
Alright,
go.
now what?
Now vault and keep attacking in the air.
Alright.
You do more damage, and I think you have more combo opportunities. So if you know what you're doing after you vault, I think you can just keep up there for a bit.
I don't know what I'm doing.
Yeah,
is the
no,
thing.
it's fine. Neither do I. I'm not very good with the insect glaive.
Show me the charge blade.
Okay, I'll show you the charge blade. Real quick, I just noticed that there's like a thing here. I don't know why or what. Oh, it's just stones. We can just pick rocks up here.
Use that as slinger
Huh.
ammo.
Neat.
Great for getting a monster's attention.
Oh yeah, so they were talking about this slinger ammo thing, and I have no idea what the fuck it was. I guess this is a thing that's new for this game. I can just shoot little pebbles out if I want.
Oh, is that out of your grappling hook?
Yeah, my grappling hook just shoots rocks now.
Weird.
Look at that.
Kind of weird.
It's extremely weird.
But
There's like
fun.
a bird up there. Can I hit that bird with this rock?
Is it a bird?
I don't know.
Kind of looks like a weird bug the way it's moving.
Yeah, it looks like a little bug.
I don't think
guess
you
I
can
just
hit
can't hit him.
It's graphical.
All right, fine. What were we talking about? Charge Blade?
Because I've never seen that one either.
Then we're gonna do Charge Blade, and then we're gonna go out and actually do things because I'm sick and tired of sitting in this training area.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
I'm just letting you know ahead of time. Charge Blade is kind of technical, but not super technical. It's got its stuff going on. It's basically shield and sword in this mode. It's a lot like the Switch Axe in that it changes a lot. So it goes from shield and sword to you could just, by standard, go into this, which is Axe mode. And Axe mode functions a lot like the Switch Axe's Axe mode.
Huh. Okay, so it's a reverse Switch Axe.
Yeah, so rather than being
it
like
looks a little faster.
An axe and a great sword, it's a shield and sword and an axe. The big difference with this, though, is, and I'm going to have to fill up my files to make this work. Let's see if I can remember how to get this going. So that's how you put it away. Oh, God. It's always so confusing to make this work. Let me see. Is this just putting things away? This, that's guard. Okay. If I remember correctly, I want to say it's like this, and then we want to interrupt that. Right? No? Yes? Oh, there's my big one. Let's see. You want to fill up your vials and then shift them into the shield. And it's like, that is such a, like, enormously difficult fucking thing for me to remember how to do. But your attacks do elemental damage coming off of the vials in your weapon. And what you can do is, if you fill it up all the way, you can move the vials from a, from, like, your sword into your shield. And then from your shield into the sword and a bunch of other things. And this has, like, 3 different supers it can do just within itself. The Charge Blade is such a weird fucking weapon. That's all I'm trying to say.
They keep making this more complicated, but they keep leaving the basic weapons in, and it's hilarious. Because it's like, oh, you can have a hammer, you can have a sword, or a bigger sword, or a smaller sword. And then here's this thing that's a sword and an axe, and it's developing, like, monster batteries, and it explodes. And here's a different version of it that's even weirder. And this one has a bug friend. Like, what? They keep going, too.
So there's my files, and then if I can charge the files, which I don't know if I'm going to really be able to do too well, I think I can just put it directly back in again. Well, that's doing elemental damage.
It said in the top of a moment ago, charge files was it I don't remember what buttons it said it was.
Yeah, look, but point being, Charge Blade is a very technical, weird-ass weapon. I kind of don't even... I don't use it very often. It's one of those weapons where it's like, yeah, I use it sometimes, but not a lot. And I'm terrible at it right now because I'm super out of practice. Greatsword's probably going to be the only thing I can use. I did want to show off really quickly the bowguns, and then we'll be good. Bowguns typically are garbage in Monster Hunter games because of the advent of literally being able to do this and then, like, shoot with the bowgun now.
It used to be really hard to use these.
Yeah, it used to be really fucking difficult to use
like,
these, and it's
honestly
significantly hard,
not
easier
viable to use if
and
you're
you can
not...
put down landmines.
Oh.
That's what
cool.
that is.
But it used to be like, it was super non-viable to use anything but support behind a bunch of people using blades, because it would be like, oh, you can, like, shoot some poison at a monster and then run because it didn't actually do much damage and the thing's gonna come eat you. And now it's like just straight up a gun, like an actual one.
Yeah, well, you can move and shoot, which is kind of a... I'm not going to say, like, oh, it's different, but it's like with 2 sticks, moving and shooting with it is actually significantly better, and it's like, holy shit. This is great, to be honest. It's way better than it used to be. I can tell you that one right now.
Yeah, it looks a lot easier to handle.
Yeah, it's significantly easier.
Are bowguns still made out of 3 different parts that you can switch and customize separately?
In fact, I'm pretty sure they stopped doing that after Try.
Okay, because
Try
that was
the last
too
game
much.
That, did that.
That was just... I didn't care.
Yeah, no, I don't think... I think a lot of people really liked the weird, like, customization you could get going for that, but, like, for the most part, that was not something that they continued to do.
Just a live unboxing of this Mountain Dew. Just
please, yeah, don't call it that.
I'm just gonna call it that every time we do a stream.
Ugh.
I did it last time.
So I have special ammo loaded now, and I could just literally machine gun with the heavy bowgun now.
Yeah,
heavy
that's a lot
bowgun
better.
is significantly better, and I can move still. Like, I could just move around and fucking machine gun shit. This, okay, in Monster Hunter Generations, that was something you had to set up ahead of time and have a special skill set up that took, like, fucking, goddamn stamina to do. And it's just like, oh my god. They've made it so fucking easy now. There's no reason not to, like, just get good with this bowgun type. Because, holy shit, here we go.
It used to be, like... There was no reason to ever use a gun, and now why would you use anything but a gun?
Kind of, except I'm still not going to be using a gun.
Yeah, guns are honestly boring when you could have a sword. They are the strongest form of karate, but we would rather be swords.
Yeah, honestly, I'd much rather be a sword. Give me back my sword.
Yeah, so you ready to go out there
yes,
and fight an
iguana? Yes, I am more than ready. I've been ready since we got here. And I've just been annoyed that we've been doing other weapons.
I'm sorry, but...
It's not your fault. I'm not blaming you
If
for
we're
it.
going to use one weapon almost exclusively, it's good for us to at least show that there's other ones in the game.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm just gonna go ahead and... I guess I gotta talk to this guy before I'm allowed to do anything.
Okay.
Wait, what did he say?
He said if you have a need for a quest, go to
Next,
the
you need
canteen.
to sign up for the quest. Let's head over to the canteen. Okay, guy.
Accept the assignment, you gotta talk to the handler.
Please let me run. Like...
No running indoors.
Ugh.
You have access to... Okay.
Now that you have access to the armory and provision stockpile, grab what you need.
Does that mean we don't need to buy stuff?
Once you're... No, we totally do. Once you're done, go meet up with the handler in the canteen and sign up for a
Handlers
quest.
sort through the research commission's leads. And the ones they deem
It's
worth
weird
our
that when they're
attention become
actively
quests.
talking to us, they don't have, like, voice. But then when they're in the corner, they have voice.
Yeah. You can't roll in a... an environment like this, by the way.
Huh, that's weird.
Yeah. So this is like a researcher or so. It's
that
me!
us?
It's just me!
Hey!
What the fuck?
Yeah, kind
He's
of.
got like a shittier mustache than I do, but like it's just us.
Yeah, what the hell?
What the fuck?
I mean, I guess they were going to construct characters using the character creator they built.
I guess. Okay, hold on. I know that there's a button for turning off our helmet so that we can look around. Let me find it.
Oh, someone asked what about the barred weapon. Hunting horns? I don't know shit about hunting horns.
I guess I could show it off if people actually want to see it.
It's like they didn't even have them in Try. I have no idea.
No, that's fine. I'll show it off. Give me a second. It'll take me a minute to do. It's something I don't really like doing, to be honest. Found it. There we go. So now you don't see my helmet, but I'm still wearing it. I still gain all of the benefits. And our brother is here. Look.
Yeah,
We're like twins.
His facial hair game isn't as strong.
He's an airship engineer. So the 5th has arrived. Okay. See, I think I'm in the wrong area. I think I walked all the way... No, wait, the canteen's over there, isn't it?
I don't know.
Okay. I'm going to show off the hunting horn really fast. It'll take me half a second to do, because I hate the hunting horn, and I just want to show you why I hate the hunting horn. Let me just go ahead and go in there. It's okay, because the loading screens are super quick in the PC version of this game.
Yeah. Oh, it's nighttime.
Yeah, that's fine. I don't care. Where'd it go? Hunting horn is here.
Metal bagpipe?
Yeah, so the idea behind the hunting horn is literally just it does songs. based on one of the 3 buttons you can press to do damage. I think... God, so you have this, right? You can see it in the top left-hand corner, where it's Y, 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 and now I have another Y on there. And then if I hit, I want to say it's this one, I perform if it's a song.
This is so weird.
Yeah, you see him just jamming out there. And then we go back into normal fighting. It's basically just a really shitty hammer that after combos, you can stop and do a performance instead. And if you do the performance instead, it will give you different buffs based on that. And they usually affect your entire party. It's
cool.
100% a weapon intended for just, you know, like, buffing everyone.
So weird that this is even a thing.
It's a little strange.
It's just a literal bagpipe you hit people with.
Yeah. Well, this one's a bagpipe. They do have other weapons as well.
It's like this was introduced in like the 2nd game, correct? And then left out of the 3rd for some reason.
Yes.
It's
the 3rd was missing a lot of weapons, honestly.
What else is missing?
And okay, so here's the thing, right? You know what your songs are when you actually get this thing together. I think it usually will tell you what songs you need to like, what buttons you need to press to get out to your songs and stuff. And each weapon has a different set of songs, if I remember correctly. Like, there's a lot of similar ones, like a lot of them repeat, but some of them are literally like, this weapon has, like, buffing attack, and then this one has buffing defense. And they're 2 completely different sets of songs that you just have to learn and get good with.
The ones they deem worth our attention become quests.
Alright, I'm moving around. I hope I didn't distract you.
No, it's fine. A little bit, but it's fine.
Sorry.
It's okay.
We've been sitting here a bit. My back wanted to move.
Okay.
Oh, the chef?
This is Cantina.
Yes.
Yeah. What's up, Chef Cat?
I love you.
Oh my god, I love that voice.
Oh.
Hey, welcome to the canteen, the best place for you to boost your hunt. You're from the 5th, right? Well, let me clue you into what the canteen's all about. Gains. Health, stamina, whatever, max gains. Go on, sit down over there at the counter, scrawny. When you're ready to get the pre-hunt on, let me know. He's not talking in cat puns. It scares me.
He had a few.
It sounded like he was having to force those.
Oh.
Yeah, we have very little money, but I'll, Eating meals can boost stats, such as health and stamina, and grant special food skills.
We know how food
Yeah,
works.
select the meal you wish to eat from the menu, then meal effects are shown in the center of the screen. Take a good look at each meal's effect to help you determine yada yada yada. Also, there's going to be fresh food or not so fresh food. And if it's fresh, I think it's probably going to... Yeah, see the little sparklings on it? Those are fresh.
Okay.
And also, I think these are just the setup ones, like these are the traditional ones, and then if you go into custom, you can set your own based on what is available. These are really useful, and in older games, they used to be that they would give you really weird, like, skills that would be super useful, but you'd have to learn what the different combinations were, and I'm gonna guess that's probably still the same. But that's fine, we'll watch these cats make meat.
Yeah.
Gotta love it. This is like the best part of the game.
It is.
It's always cats doing weird food things for you, too. Cats are just awesome chefs, apparently.
Which is great, because you wouldn't want a real-life cat to be handling your food.
Probably not.
There's a lot of diseases you can get.
Yeah, honestly, you probably shouldn't let cats touch your food.
If nothing else, you're going to find a lot of hair.
Yeah, I suppose.
But these cats, they're professionals.
Oh, she's actually up here? Where is she? Here? Is that her? I can't even tell.
Yeah, it's her.
She looks like a generic person. She needs to wear like a fancy hat or something to get my attention.
She needs a guilty hat.
Okay, partner, time to get down to business. The guild teamed up for a reason. From now on, you're a hunter and I'm the handler, and I'm bread to your butter. Got it?
We're butter.
Yeah, apparently. The 5th Fleet's first mission is to survey the Jagras habitat. Then we get to cut a certain number of them in order to secure the area. We can depart as soon as you sign up for the Jagras of the Ancient Forest quest. Are you ready? A wild and wondrous new world is out there for us. Okay. So quests involve deliveries like slaying monsters. To get started on a quest, first you have to accept it. Assignments, complete them. Optional quests, investigations, events, things like that. They're all over the fucking place. The only one we have access to right now is assigned, and they are totally railroading me into this.
I mean,
So-
it's the first quest. It makes
Yeah.
sense.
Take a look in the whoa, okay. You're free to explore Aster until preparations for the quest are complete. Grab a meal, make sure your supplies are good, get the latest gear, and then you can start the quest by basically just walking out, I think. I'm gonna go and find the person I can buy shit from, because I am sick and tired of not having potions on my body. I gotta figure out where the... I think I can just
On your
get down
body?
with
Like,
this,
you
right?
want me to rub them on
Yeah.
you?
No, thank you.
Some lotion potion.
I'm gonna go down to the trade yard. It sounds like the place where you'd put, like, people who sell things.
Yeah, that makes sense.
In fact, this looks like a little shop, so I'm not surprised if it is. Hello. Okay, he's just saying hello, and... Welcome to Aster. I came with the 4th Fleet, so it's the first chance I've had to say that. Oh, by the way, your arrival was so cool. You blew in, sailed... Yeah, good job. These guys don't look like they're gonna sell me anything.
Yeah, there
Like-
might be a specific person who runs this place.
This one looks like he's got something going on, like rocks. Are there just no salespeople right now? Is that what's going on here?
Well, presumably
you?
they'll give you some
Oh,
mission
that's
potions.
so fucking annoying. So we just don't have, like, merchants, I guess?
Who's this guy with the exclamation?
That's the guy who was running everything.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I don't know. Can I just go into the, No, I can't. Okay. If I hit this, apparently I can just depart immediately.
Oh, well, that's convenient.
I guess I'm just, I'm just calling a personal
let's just do it.
pterodactyl down.
Let's just do it. It's gonna be
Alright.
the first quest. It's not gonna be that hard.
I guess, yeah. I gotta shift around a bunch.
There'll be potions in the box.
I mean, I hope so, but, like, I'm just annoyed that they're not letting me buy 100 of them.
The objective to complete the quest.
It's not like you could carry 100 at once.
Each
No, you can
quest
carry
has
10,
an
but it's like,
objective. You can't consider the
Yeah,
quest
you'll
done
get
until
plenty
you
of
complete
potions. I'm
that
sure you'll
objective.
get a bunch of herbs
Our
on this
current
mission.
objective is to eliminate the specified
There's
number
no
of
reason to
objectives.
ever pick up
Let's
herbs
check
at
them
all.
out.
I don't know why you'd want to do that.
So that you can make potions.
You buy potions. It's 1,000
Some
times
drivers
easier, and it
base
doesn't use up
with
your
small
resources.
monsters, remember?
Money is a resource.
Money is not a
Some of them
resource that
somewhere right
matters with
here.
potions.
Wanna check it out?
You should buy like 1,000 potions at
number
the start of the
6.
game and then
Use
never
the
have to buy
supply
more.
box.
That doesn't make any sense to
And
me.
they're 100 apiece, so they're really, really easy to get a bunch
100
of.
pieces
Commission
of gold
supplies
or
as
whatever the currency is in
items
this.
for each
Zenny.
quest.
It's just too much.
The commission supplies us with a loadout of certain
They're in the
items for each
supply box
quest.
over
There we
there. Have a look and decide what you should take along.
go. It's everything.
go.
I don't know why you'd ever take less than everything in the first mission.
Oh,
I mean, if they gave you a bunch of useless shit, then you wouldn't want it cluttering.
I
Which
guess.
happens sometimes.
This, by the way, is a thing that you can do exclusively in World. There's a tent and a campsite, and what you can do is you can come in here, and you can go outside. You can change your Palico's equipment. You can change your own equipment in the middle of the fucking hunt if you want to.
That's convenient.
I don't like it because I feel like it makes shit way easier than it should, and you can get into your bottomless box and pull out items.
Well, it's an easiness that doesn't really... Because you have to come back here to do it, right?
I guess.
It's
but,
better
like,
than having to exit the quest and come back in. Can you kill those?
I don't think I can kill it, but I noticed that... Oh, okay, this changes it without me even touching things. I did notice that I have a thing labeled Capture Net, so I'm guessing that if I see anything that's, like, small...
Like a wombat or whatever, you can just take
Yeah,
it.
if I see anything that's small, I can probably just pick it up.
Ready your weapon before attacking. Keep in
They
mind
want
what
you to
you're able
test it
do,
on these-
whether or
Aw.
not your weapon is drawn.
Yeah, I'm going to test it on these
You're
Aptonoth.
investigating and gathering
I mean, I'm not going to pretend I don't do that, but still, these babies don't deserve it.
Sites and monster positions on the wildlife map for you.
But in Try, you have an aquatic version of this, just an aquatic herbivore called Epioths, and they're
Yeah.
beautiful, and if you ever kill one, I don't like you. They're so good that... Oh shit, vultures.
Where?
These
Oh.
guys.
Yeah.
They just swooped in. Unless it's coincidence and they would have been here anyways. Oh shit, catch one.
My vulture.
They're called revultures.
I got a vulture.
But why do we need them?
I don't know.
I mean,
Don't
yeah,
you want a
we're
vulture?
Yes, I do. Like, I'm thrilled that we can just catch birds, but why though?
Why not?
Are they dead when we catch them?
I think they're still alive.
Okay.
I kind of gotta sneak up on shit for this.
Oh,
Oh, god damn it. I'm hitting the wrong button.
yeah,
for
I
it.
was wondering. It felt like you had good shots and it didn't happen.
No, I was like hitting the button and I'm like, why isn't it coming out? It's like, it's not coming out because I'm not hitting the right one. I'm sorry. It's a new concept for getting some of this stuff to work. I also keep hitting the wrong button for rolling again. Dark Souls has ruined me, I think.
Yes, it has.
Yeah, something about like the control scheme in Monster Hunter isn't working right.
Remove capture net
If I want to.
from.
It's in my slinger right now. Like it's attached
okay.
to my.
I was like, you're not letting the birds go.
No.
Because you got points for them already.
Yeah, yeah, I did.
Yeah, but no, you should be capturing every goddamn thing, and I hope they let you keep some pets
I
in your
think
house.
literally you can keep anything you pick up. To be honest.
Oh, bees? Is that
Oh
for...
yeah, bees. No, you don't capture bees though. You just pick up.
Yeah,
them.
no, just take the honey.
Yeah. I guess they're just normal bees. I don't know why the fuck you'd ever really need that.
I don't know, to make bullets
Stop
out of...
telling me to do things, damn it. I'm trying to explore.
Yeah, what is that? Red pit.
It's an item, and I
It
picked
had
it up.
bitterbug in it, I guess.
That's a needle bug.
A pack of Jagras. Those are the
Can you
monsters
capture
we're
those?
Let's see how you hold up when you're on your own.
I guess you...
Oh,
I, guess
I
they're
hold
too
up a
big.
lot better than you probably think.
It's dead.
They're on the run. Don't let them get away.
Aw, really?
Grab all the monster materials you can.
Nah, fuck you. I'm just gonna hunt
use them in
these.
the
Give me a minute. I
Can you
gotta
get
carve.
those mushrooms?
Probably.
This is how I am in every game. It's like,
Yeah.
this thing is conspicuously slightly brighter than the rest of the area, and it's a plant. Can I
no.
eat it?
We can't pick up those
What the
mushrooms.
hell? They look so obvious. And mushrooms are a thing in these games normally.
Yeah, although there is a thing over here. There's another red pit.
So
So
are
these
little
scout
bugs
flies
just...
basically, yeah, they illuminate anything around.
Okay, I mean, interesting, but it seems slightly silly.
A little bit. Oh,
Oh,
bones.
yeah. Hell yeah.
All right, sure. I guess. Like, oh, and there's more. Okay. Just keep searching these bones. Give me all of your bone points.
Yeah, just give us... If it can be picked up, I want it.
Yeah, I'm basically just gonna walk around and take everything in this area.
Yes.
Okay, these I've noticed are slinger ammo, so it does me no good to keep doing that.
Oh, okay. Because you need to keep your capture net in
You
anyways?
have infinite picks though.
Oh, that's good, because it was so annoying that you had to explicitly
Yeah.
bring an item in with you.
Yeah. Okay, where the fuck did that guy go? Was it
Who
this
cares?
way? I don't care. I'll figure it out. I just have to go catch the
The birds and monkeys?
no,
Yes.
the shush. The Jagras, those ones.
Ooh.
Oops, I hit the
Ooh,
wrong button
ooh.
again.
I mean, everything's shiny because of your bug friends.
But these are
but,
extra
like,
shiny, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh wait, that's more slinger ammo. Fuck.
Oh. Yeah, we gotta get used to this.
Ugh, I know.
Spider webs.
Spider webs. That's slinger ammo.
It's gonna be so hard to remember
More
which
spider
things to
webs.
not try and grab.
I'm starting to get the hang of it. I think it's just anything that is like a plant,
Over here.
basically.
Okay, and you can't just keep it for later.
No, because slinger ammo has a very specific amount that you can keep on you. It's it's
okay.
listed in the bottom right next to my items.
Oh, I see it.
Or is
I
this
see
bright
it.
moss right now?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's my slinger ammo.
Okay, up. There they are. Once you've, like, thinned this herd a little bit, can you
Yeah.
see if the capture net works on them?
On these guys? Oh,
Yeah.
no way, dude. These are completely different
Is
monsters.
that one paler than the others?
Yeah, it's a white Jagras.
Ooh.
It happens. A lot of the variant like minions get actual like variants in them.
Neat.
That's typically, I'm going to guess it's probably a low percentage chance to pick up Jagras, like white Jagras hide or something like that.
Oh, they're fading. That's
Yeah,
annoying.
no, they fade super fast now. I'm not used to that.
I mean, there's a lot of them at least.
Yeah, but there's not a lot of the white ones. Oh, fuck.
They're a bit speedy for your weapon type.
No, they're actually not that bad.
Well, they go down in like one hit, so it's all.
Well, that's always the benefit of carrying around a super heavy weapon.
So we're getting mostly hides off of. You're one
Yeah, I'm
way
not
from.
surprised.
Oh, there we go. Is it going to pull you out of this mission immediately?
Probably.
That's annoying.
That's okay.
Hey, what is Tao's weapon? Is that just a sword?
It's probably just a little sword. I think that's usually what they start out with. It might be like a shovel or something.
Yeah.
That's also kind of a weirdly common starting weapon. It actually, yeah, it looks like a shovel.
Okay.
And then probably like a boomerang. Because they get ranged weapons from the very start as well.
Cool. Flash flies?
Yeah, it looks like somebody did something.
Can you pick it up?
I don't know. Can I? Oh, I can. Yeah.
Ew.
Oh, wait. No, that's not picking it up.
That's
That's
activating.
yeah, that's activating it.
That's fine. It stunned him.
Yeah, well, they were already stunned.
Oh, you
I'm
got
just,
10
I'm
seconds.
like double stunning. Yeah, I really wish I could have carved that white one. Now I'm kind of annoyed by that.
Ah, well. Just sitting down in this iguana and petting a kitty.
I gave that cat a hot dog.
That's amazing.
Yep, and I got points and I got money.
Nice.
So this is kind of just the way that Monster Hunter works for the most part.
You got gadget proficiency?
Oh god, I guess. Hold on, I'm checking the chat.
Huh.
Uh-oh.
It could just be Twitch.
Shit. I hope that doesn't ruin all of the feed, because I've not been recording this. And that could be a problem. Can you guys still hear us right now?
I mean, I understand you wouldn't want to double record, but you're just gonna take
Yeah,
the Twitch
but,
version.
Okay, well, if you guys can hear us, it's... Uh-oh. Something's going on.
Oh, no.
Are we losing the internet? If you guys can hear us, it's fine, but, like, if we're losing the internet, that's a problem.
Well, the tablet is telling me full bars, and
Yeah.
the router is not doing anything weird.
Huh.